Today I will continue to practice F, F sound and V sound and the voice as sh and T. Just remind all the material company in video also practicing in training manual practicing. Let's get started. In the last session we talked about F friction with TS sound. The sound make F friction. What today we'll talk about F friction again with the F and V sound. The F and V is a pair consonant, both do exactly the same. F sound unvoiced and V sound is voiced. They're both produced by contact upper teeth to the lower lip. It's sort of filled by down lower lip. Like that. Now remember all the voicing, this vocal cords to rose or vibrate with sound. So the F sound is unvoiced like this, and the V sound is voiced. It sounds like this. Correctly pronouncing this sound makes you speak much clearer and you more intelligent. Like the TS sound from last session, F and V sound is friction sound and not that loud. So we straighten out a little bit clearer. Let's start by looking at the F sound and the word foot. Manifold right reason by biting down lower lip, but the skin is very short and don't create air friction. They do not hear the sound like foot. Let me show you what you need to do. First thing is the word in 2 beat. 1, 2. Form the S sound. First form with foot. Like that. Foot. How long I'm holding the F. No, believe me, it's very. Get the idea. You need to hear the F friction when practice and try the A 1 beat. Foot. That word. Let's beginning word. Fight. Finally. Family. Freedom. Freedom. Laugh. G8 combination in this word. Laugh. Telephone. Telephone. P is also pronounced F. Telephone. Symphony. Symphony. F sound. F sound. Symphony. Symphony. Rough. Rough. GS combination. Do you feel like a physical wreck? Are you fed up with your feeling of fatigue? Have you had enough of feeling rough? Why don't you fight fever with foreign friends? A medicine that is tough on flu. Okay, now talk about the V sound. First the V, like the F sound, don't make the V sound too short. Let's look at the word vote. Straight out the V, like this. Vote. Vote. You're hearing long V sound that could be suited. Now depending on the next, maybe V sound or W sound. Be careful not to do this. Vote. It's vote. Every V you will see in English is made with the lip biting position. V. You see a V is now wo. It's never the W sound. Vote. Like that. Let's practice some words with the V sound. Here we go. Vine. Oven. Evaluate. Voice. Travel. River. Strong. River. Every. Glove. Alive. Leave. Leave. That leave is very different from the word live. Unvoiced F. The word is leave. This voice V. Keep the voicing going whole and the voice V. Leave like that. You start the voicing. When we see leave, it's unvoiced F and trying to say leave. That's voice V. Now let's pair words with F and V. Here, just by adding voicing, completely change the meaning of the word. Here we go. Fill, will, save, fat, fine, face, vase, fan, van, vowel, proof. Very good. Go to work on listening exercise. Here training. I'm going to display some words with V sound, some words correctly, some other incorrect. I want to listen carefully to my pronunciation, voicing, and V sound. See, recognize the term whether correct or incorrectly. Here we go. In the first word, stove. I cook dinner on a stove, not stove. Stove. I cook dinner on a hot stove. Stove. Five. Correct. 5. Voice B. Leave. I'm in a hurry. I need to leave. Leave. Visa. She just received international visa. Visa. Voice B. Living. I'm living in a house. Correct. I'm living in a house. A famous athlete. A food vendor. The foreign service. Summer vacation. Vocabulary test. Over the rainbow. Our first victory. Harvard University. Husband and wife. Very well done. Her promotion in the firm was well deserved. There was only one survivor on the island. Steve noticed that Olive just must have stained his sleeve. The street vendor was selling souvenirs to tourists. Dave gave me his car so that I could drive on New Year's Eve. There was several dents in the rear fender. Tom placed several tomatoes from the vine into a basket. Now we'll talk about English so you know all word exception everything. I would like to show you the of exception. Many foreigners make this mistake Even though the word of, we pronounce of with the voice V. Statue of Liberty. Liberty. Of liberty. Is the of its voice is made of wood. Wood is not of. Let's talk about SH sound. First, make the S, bring the lip forward, keep it open, and give the tip slightly to cause flow air through this and it's easy sound. You may not know this as English break with the letter S, but pronounce S. Sugar, sure. To make things more difficult, there are a couple of words that spell with CH, also pronounced sh sound. Was chef, Chicago. Let's go over this one. She, sugar, sure, shadow, shape, shirt, shoe, shape, Chicago, chef. Very good. Okay, now let's sound in the middle of the word. You will know many different spelling of the sound, but the sound always the same. Here we go. Nation, motion, mission, special, reputation, official, machine, fishing, insurance, sunshine, ocean, tissue, addition, subtraction, brush, dish, establish, splash, Irish, fresh, finish. The fishing trip was planned and we left to go to the ocean. Was the chef ashamed to use the precious sugar? Sharon gave a special performance. He will be stationed in Washington, D.C., the nation capital. She went to a fashion show after taking a shower. She sells by seashore. The social club was raised for their corporation. Joe's weather machine show a sharp drop in air pressure, especially offshore. Ship in motion on the ocean should be sure to use caution. First make sound and add voice like that. Something let's take a little bit practice. Feel vibration right here in the throat. Very important sound in American English. Many non-natives mispronounce this word with the sound, especially the word usual and unusual. Very common to pronounce this usual, unusual, unusual, usual. Three syllables. Usual, usual. Usual, 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 unusual, 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 unusual. Keep the hair right here, soft room. Vision, visual, conclusion, Asia, version, division, casual, television. Very good. Now the only few words that have the voice G sound at the end. The few words are beige, the word massage, prestige. Okay, now there's always some sentences. It's not unusual for people to study division in Asia. I usually use a measuring cup to measure erosion. The beige walls was the usual color in the treasure building. Unusual. For practice and name as out loud 4 sentences like this. It's usually hot in the summer. It's unusual for me to be late for an appointment. Now time to practice. You may want to wait one again. See. Probably very helpful